Hey everybody, to our live stream. Today we are going to be talking about one of our LearnChef courses, managing your fleet with Chef Infra. Again, I am Kaya Tolliver, and I am a new DevRel at Progress, and I focus on Habitat. But today we are going to be talking about Chef Infra. Um, First, shameless plug here. Oh, and it has me under Dan. I don't know how to change that. Either way, that works. I can just take it away. Um, Shameless plug. Please, if you have not already, sign up for ChefConf. It's going to be a blast. It is going to be everything that we want it to be. It's online this year and it's free. So do yourself a favor and sign up. Also, we're going to be doing Habitat office hours on the 11th of this month. Link to follow, but as soon as we get that page up, I will have the link, and you all should definitely be there if anybody is interested in, or if anybody has interest or is using Chef Habitat. That's going to be something that you don't want to miss. Awesome. So let's get into our course. Let me share my screen here. All right. So this course is called Manage Your Fleet with Chef Infra. It's available on learnchef.i or learn.chef.io. Excuse me. And let's see what we will learn here in this course. Basically, this one is going to be for beginners, people who are new to Chef Infra. The prerequisites, we're going to need basic understanding of Linux and Windows, or Linux and or Windows operating systems. A good text editor that provides syntax highlighting, okay, and probably some IntelliSense as well. VS Code, Atom, or Sublime. If you have a favorite, use it, and also go ahead and put your favorite in the chat because I know everyone has a favorite. Mine is VS Code simply because I come from a .NET background, and it's normal. It's it makes sense to me. um, Also, Emacs Nano and Vim are popular. I don't know. I just like Vim. Just I can't with Vim, but if Vim is your thing, go ahead. All right. So next, we're gonna the next thing you're gonna learn is going to be how to configure your workstation. We've got all the links. We've got your terminal commands that you will have to enter in. Um, your all of your virtualization. Um, Vagrant and VirtualBox, they are essential to using Chef. So absolutely, make sure you install this properly. Next thing we're going to do here in this course is prep a test environment. Now, if you go to the docs page, you'll be able to find like step by step, or you're able to find a little bit of background on the automation tool. But this is going to be your step by step on prepping a test environment. your test kitchen. And next, you're going to write Infra code. Now, if you've never written Infra, it may look, or if you've never, used YAML or, Ruby or anything, this might be a little bit new to you. But this course really goes through um, how to how your files need to look, and what your what everything that needs to happen. You're gonna be in good hands if you follow the course to the T. So whether you use Ruby or YAML, um, as long as you follow the directions, you should be good to go. Next, you're going to learn how to web server. Again, all of the instructions are right here. There are little pictures. You should not have any trouble following along. And let's see. Oh, and at the end, here there's a test. Of course, in true chef fashion, there's always, well, for the most part, there's always an exam at the end to test your knowledge. All right. So next, we're going to be um, expanding your chef infra language skills. Now, you're gonna go through an introduction. Generally, it's going to tell you about chef infra, um, and commands, and kind of a little bit of background about that. You're going to learn about chef generate, which essentially gives you the ability to get started with using infra code without having to guess what bits you'll need. So this is where you're going to be using your favorite text editor, which, as I have shamelessly said, mine is VS Code. Don't judge me. Next, you're going to learn about the knife command and all the things that it helps you manage, like your nodes, cookbooks, and recipes, enforcement of policies, resources, installation of Chef Infra client onto nodes, and searching the index data. So here are the common commands: knife bootstrap, knife node, knife SSH, and knife WinRM. Next, you're going to learn about policy files. Now, for this one, you will need, well, this lab is going to use the OS hardening cookbook, but prerequisites for this piece, you're going to need Windows, Mac, or Linux, 64-bit Linux system. And you're going to need Chef Workstation installed. But you probably have already installed Chef Workstation. And if you're going through this course consecutively, um, then you should already have that all installed. And so you're also going to need to have Test Kitchen, which is what we installed earlier in the course. We've got a repo for you to clone to get started. And you're going to create what? A wrapper cookbook. Like I said, all of the instructions are very easy to follow in this course, and you're going to basically have everything that you need. However, if you do have any questions, you can email learn wait I think it's instructor@learnchef.io to ask us any questions regarding the course. Here, we're going to be examining and updating default policy files, going over all of the elements. Next, you'll be installing the policy file with really good step-by-step instructions and nice visuals. Next, you're going to test. Test in the kitchen. So basically, we're going through the whole process in this course. No stone left unturned. No, this is like assuming that you're going from zero knowledge. So we're pretty much not assuming that you know anything about this. Oh, and they're also going to go over attributes. So you'll be adding flexible attributes to your policy files, which is great. And it's going to let you know exactly what to do when it's time to destroy. And in true chef fashion, a quiz. You'll also get some resources to learn more about knife as well. So this section goes deeper into knife. And the prerequisites for this, so you're going to have Vagrant and VirtualBox and Chef Workstation. Pretty much that's like the universal prerequisite. Oh, and you're going to need to get in your terminal, and if you're on Linux, and PowerShell if you're on Windows. And every time I say PowerShell, I cringe, but it's all good. But every step is laid out perfectly for you. You shouldn't have any trouble following along in this course. And here you're going to configure the knife profiles. You have your instructions for Windows, Linux, and Mac. Let's see. Next, we're going to talk about, in a course, managing your entire fleet. So, prerequisites for this, you're going to have to use Habitat. So you're going to need to install Habitat, Windows, Linux, or Mac. And I think in a future video, on our future live stream, we're going to actually go over um, how Habitat and Infra work together to make magic. So stay tuned for that. Or tune in for that. Don't stay tuned because it's not happening today. It's going to happen maybe next week. So here, we're going to get, we're going to go back to policy files. We're going to examine our code. Your terminal should look like the terminal within a course. You're going to have your first habit. You're going to make your first habitat plan. And actually, that's another video that we're going to do, planning the perfect deployment with Habitat. Habitat is pretty awesome. Any details that you need on Habitat, please be sure to look up, into the Habitat docs. Then we're going to go into Habitat Studio and build our application. Again, all of your instructions are going to be easy to follow. As long as you follow them step by step, you will be just fine. Then you're going to test in the test kitchen. And go ahead and store your code in a shared repository. Why not? And then you're going to install Habitat on the target instance and set up automated patches. Ooh, that was my stomach. Then you're going to learn how to set up recurring patches. That's pretty cool because that way you get to automate your patches versus having to do everything manually. And that will be the end of that section. And of course, a test. Finally, you are going to learn, or finally, you're going to practice what you've learned. So here, you're going to set up your working directory, um, create your MOTD file, update the file's contents, and ensure your file isn't changed by anyone else. And then you're going to delete that file and take a test. In the next section, you're going to configure a package in a service. You're going to install your Apache packages and the Apache service. Add a home page and confirm your website is running. So this is like practice front to back, the entire process. Very easy to follow, very informative. If you're coming from zero knowledge, it'll help you go from zero to hero. I have been taking some of these courses. I haven't actually gone through this one yet, but this is one of the next ones on my list. And that is the Manage Your Fleet with Chef Infra course. I am going to try it, like as I stated. Let me find what the email is for chefs. Info@chef.io. Okay, so if you have any questions about any of the course work that you do when you complete the course, if you have any questions or concerns, anything that you think should be changed, please um, email info@chef.io and we will be able to help you. And if there is something that needs to be changed, we will get on that very promptly. I really appreciate you all tuning in today and going through an overview of this Learn Chef course with me. Stay tuned because on Friday, or excuse me, Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be getting deeper into infra stuff. Dan will be back and it'll be the Dan Show. All right. Oh, again, don't forget to sign up for ChefConf and stay tuned. Hopefully on Friday, or hopefully on Thursday, I'll have the link for Habitat office hours. It's going to be happening on 11th. But definitely, definitely, definitely sign up for ChefConf. Um, that's chef.io. And you can even sign up for ChefConf on LearnChef or learn.chef.io. Either way, just make sure that your base is in the place. Some great information. I'm actually doing a talk on planning the perfect app deployment with Habitat. Dan is going to be doing a sous chef State of the Union. It's going to be great. There's so many great sessions, so many great speakers. You do not want to miss it. Awesome. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Ciao.